Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben with Eretabe Gardens in Georgia, Zone 7. I have a nice one for you today. I know you are seeing me with sweater. Yes, it's a little bit cold today and it's cloudy. So today's video is on the cherry tomatoes that I'm growing this year. I started growing them, but some of them died. I had to use their suckers to grow that same variety again. If you can see behind me, look at them, cherry tomatoes. So I'm going to take you guys around and show you my cherry tomatoes and show you how I am growing my cherry tomatoes. This is my cherry tomato eye. That's what I call it. Cherry tomato eye. Or cherry tomato alley. Look at them. I used T-posts. And then also I cut some skinny trees from my backyard. Now this one here is black cherry. Now this black cherry has two vines up there. And that is the second one going up there. And the reason why I allow it to have two vines was because I had a black cherry tomato growing and then it started dying. My purple bumblebee cherry tomato was dying. My sun gold cherry tomato was dying. And I didn't know why they were all dying. It was later I got to know that when I gave the tomato slow release fertilizer, and before I cover it up with my leaf mulch, some flies have deposited maggots in those soil because of the smell of the slow release fertilizer that I gave it, and I didn't know. So I just covered it up, and before I know it, they started dying. I was wondering, why are they dying? So one day I just said, let me just remove the mulch and see what is going on, and then I saw maggots. So before the cherry tomato that I was growing on that side, before it died finally, I cut, I think, the top of that cherry tomatoes and I put it in soil, and this became the new black cherry tomato. So I got it from the mother black cherry tomato that was dying. And look at it. And look at that. So I'm happy that I got, at least this black cherry tomato didn't die in vain. But unfortunately, it may not ripe before the first frost. Now this one is sugary, but it is not the real sugary, because the real sugary, the shape of sugary is not this shape. It is the shape of Roma tomato, but small. smaller than this one. This one is big. But I will grow it next year by the grace of God, because my wife prefers this cherry tomato. So I will grow it again next year for her. And then this one is sun gold, which is not the real sun gold, because the guy that sold it to me sold something else. Now, when this ripes very well, it is red. It becomes red and not sweet. But the reason why I will grow it again is because it is very, very productive. Look at it. Look at it. Very, very productive. We've eaten some of it already, but look at. Let me show you another sun gold. Look at it here. Look at how productive this tomato is, though it is not sun gold, but look at, so productive. And that is the reason I will grow it again next year by God's grace. Look at it, right up there. Now I have how many of them? That is one sun gold. Look at it. Even this one has tomatoes. Another sun gold. Yeah, because I thought it was the real sun gold cherry tomato that you eat and it will be sweet. You see, this is red. If I leave it for maybe 2 or 3 more days, it will become very, very red. It's not the sun gold. I bought this seed from Etsy.com. Even the sugary, I bought it from Etsy.com. Look at it. This is sugary. But look at how big they are. A sugary is not supposed to be big. And the shape is not supposed to be like apple shape. It's supposed to be Roma shape. You know? So, this is not sun gold. It's not sweet. Normal cherry tomato flavor or taste. See, this is the sugary, but it is big, and my wife loves it. So, by God's grace, next year I will grow it again because she loves it. You know, so a day before the first frost, I'm going to harvest everything. And then the green ones, I will put them in a box inside for them to ripe. But there is no way all of them will ripe before the first frost. You can see all the leaves falling already. You know, but I'm happy. This is my first time of growing so much cherry tomatoes. But this is my desire, to plant cherry tomatoes this way. So next year, by God's grace, I'm going to change this to a PVC pipe or galvanized pipe or plumbing pipe. Put it across that way up to the last T-post. So because if you look at it, you can see that this thing is bent because of the weight. So it's pulling down because of the weight. But I decided to use this year because I have them a lot in my resources center. I call the woods my resources center, you know. So, but this is my desire to plant cherry tomatoes like this. So it has given me more ideas of what to do next year by the grace of God. If God's willing, if I'm alive next year, I'm going to plant my cherry tomatoes this way. But this time around, I'm going to plant few cherry tomatoes. I bet plant more paste tomatoes because I used a lot of paste tomatoes. So that is what I am going to grow more next year by the grace of God. But as for this unknown cherry tomato, I'm going to grow it again. Look at it. So thank you for watching this video. Please like this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so that every time I upload new video, you will be notified. Thank you so much. And God bless you. Real good. See you next time. Bye.